Time to play the next game.
It's me, the only person going to look. And when you see my face, it's gonna be on your Facebook. I don't got to read and I don't got to write. The words get to my head, it gives me all the hype. It's like you're looking at a girl in sight.
Time to play the next game.
Yo, I read the Bible and the Muslims book Quran. I just find me and the devil, we share a common bond. It's old Mac in your area, check your polygon. Borderline, losing my mind, just like the Octomom. I know I said that I said enough, will I say some more? Baby boy raging war since the age of 4. Making a blanket fort in the basement floor, forging the fame. Brainstorm while I'm aiming to break the norm. Now listen here, I adhere to the highest principles. Rise to the pinnacle, mining, combining syllables. Why do I do this? Confused as my life as a nuisance. I'm interested in finding a new niche. If in the game I gaze, winning the game. The original movie viewer make the camera go bang. Simple and plain. Have you like Carson Winston and Payne? Smoking my bowl out the window while I whistle insane.
Dang!
You know I'm sizzling hot, stirring the simmering pot of blistering lava, ignorance rock, chicken your lock, pill for your pot. Just give me the guap and like your job for this. I promise you won't get me to stop shit.
Squid Game is a Korean show that's been out on Netflix for quite some time, and it's one of those shows that gain major buzz amongst the internet and amongst the world. It is the most streamed show in Netflix history. Without further ado, I would like for you guys, if you haven't done it already, to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you'll be notified for all the reviews you will receive in the week throughout. Let's enjoy this journey. In the Netflix Squid Game, it follows 446 desperate contestants as they compete with one another in this mysterious, deadly survival game called Squid Game, involving multiple rounds of childlike games in order to win $45.6 billion in one. This was an experience, and I forgot to mention, for those of you who are watching this video, this is going to be spoiler free, that after watching the first episode, you'll follow this character named Seung Ji-hoon. I forgot the name wrong, I apologize. To describe his character without going into full details, he is a scumbag. He is not the traditional character you're accustomed to see in your everyday drama series, where he's a likable character. He is not a likable character, he's pretty much like a douche. When our contestants are playing the game appears as childlike because the other characters were mentioning, these are the type of games I played as a kid. The building moments leading on to that first game is brightful in colors, and it has some nice visuals coming along with that. And the contestants are actually playing the game, they actually die. As for Seung Ji-hoon, he's pretty much the guy who is deep down in debt. And also he met a guy at a train station, and he was given a card like this, gives the contestants a decision whether they want to contend into the game and compete to win the $45.6 million of one. So they don't kidnap him or anything for that measure. They pretty much go to the game in their free own will. And he is not the only one. You follow other characters that are contending in this game. And the one thing about this show, you follow this main character like Hun, but there are other characters the show does a good job of developing. And I really do find that to be good writing. It gives the audience a way to connect with these characters, and while also giving them a reason to feel for these characters when they're competing in the next game. And there is a moment where I almost felt I had a tear in my eye. The show is very colorful. I love the production design, the set pieces, and the location where these characters are competing. They're competing in this basement area. some kind of undisclosed location, and then when you go through those double doors, you go up the stairs, and then there's like a maze of, it seemed like a colorful childlike maze where you feel like children should be playing in these mazes, so should be walking into those doors. You know, you went to the playground, and it sort of reminded me like going to like one of those fun lands or playlands, you know, going as a child, you know, and also playing with other kids in the playground, like going to McDonald's, the 24-hour McDonald's, and they had like a Happy Land, because, you know, you get the Happy Meal, and you go to the Happy Land, and then then you play with the other kids, and you go through the slippery slide, and you have all these characters are pretty much interacting with one another in this confined room where these characters are forced to have factions. That's where you have guys like me. These men are wearing these odd-shaped helmets or odd-shaped masks with these shapes that almost remind me of PlayStation. You got the square, you got the triangle, you got the circle. It's part of this dark organization, and they have AK-47s, and they keep the populace calm. They keep them calm, or they will fire and shoot if you cross the line. And also, there are moments, if you fail a game, they will shoot you in moments. So you kind of feel for the masked men as well, as they're part of a system. And then you understand what is going on and who is controlling the game. You understand there is this organization, this dark organization that's keeping tabs of all the contestants, and also they're giving them $45.6 billion of one. They put all the money of the 45 of their prize money in right in front of contestants, so it will remind the contestants what they're playing for. I said there are moments of conflict with our characters, which is understandable, and that these characters are playing for survival. There's a lot of intensity, and there's a lot of chaotic activity in each episode that will have you at the edge of your seat. The consequences of that the characters face, like basically it is death, obviously. That is something I found to be entertaining, and there is a lot at stake. You do have your traditional characters outside the main characters that you will love, that you will hate, that you will be a little bit mixed, and also there will be some fan favorites. Another fan favorite I had to point out, Kang CL Biok. If I got her name wrong, I want to apologize. Not good with names, but I gravitated towards her character, and I fell in love with the character. But something about you could be special. This show has some very good emotional vibes, but also it does come with the uncomfortability. There's some moments you will feel uncomfortable, and it's purposely shown on screen. It's heavy on the blood, it is heavy on the gore, but sometimes it just depends how much you can withstand. It's a show that's not for everyone. Basically, the first episode makes or breaks the audience because of the very first game. The shock value in that will be the turning point. That's what a few flaws with the show, and it has to do with the ending. There is a certain character choice I just didn't understand why he made the choice. I don't know if they're going to have a season 2. The way season 1 ended, it had a little bit of ambiguity leading on to a season 2, but yet it doesn't feel like it needs a season 2. Easily one of my favorite shows of 2021. I was thoroughly entertained. It's like I said, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoyed it myself. The level of shock value definitely raised my boots unexpectedly. So I'm going to have to give Squid Game an A. That's my review of Squid Game. What are your thoughts of Squid Game? Comment below. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you guys in my next review. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here. Join me in the Batman family. I have more Batman task reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.